I'm tired of the excuses when it comes down to Tyrese Haliburton. I'm tired of him with the excuses. You know, they have the box score watchers. You damn right we watching the box score when it comes to you. You're not a role player. You're a star. You're set on the biggest stage. You're supposed to show up, and it's supposed to show up in the box score. I'm looking for him right now, and I'm saying, well, damn, Alex Caruso right now has 31 points in this series. Guess how many points Tyrese Haliburton got? 31 points. Hold on. Let me finish. He has 0 free throws. Are you kidding me? 0 free throws. I don't care. It's a make or miss league.
Is the man retarded?
Sounds like it. 3 things in life are guaranteed: life, death, and Kendrick Perkins talking stupidly about basketball. ESPN considers Kendrick Perkins to be a high-level NBA analyst. No wonder why ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals has been filled with trash all over it. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about how Kendrick Perkins was wrong about the impact of Tyrese Haliburton. Before Game 3 occurred, Kendrick Perkins blasted Tyrese Haliburton on NBA Countdown. By the way, Kendrick Perkins also predicted the Thunder to win Game 3, as that clearly did not happen whatsoever. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Did Tyrese Haliburton do enough in Game 3 to prove his biggest haters wrong? I'm going to say yes to this question. Tyrese Haliburton impacted the game in several ways. He did a great job hunting for his own shot. He also did an incredible job getting his teammates involved. And how about the Indiana Pacers understanding how to win in a variety of ways? And in Game 3, how about Benedict Mathurin showing up? Benedict Mathurin had 27 points. This ain't Benedict Arnold that we're talking about here. This is Benedict Mathurin that we are talking about. A lot of people probably don't have an idea who Benedict Mathurin is. I know who Benedict Mathurin is, but I'm a die-hard NBA fan. For the people that don't know who Benedict Mathurin is, he is a role player off the bench, and he has gone through some struggles in the NBA playoffs, but not last night. Benedict Mathurin was on a heater, and he cooked OKC's defense. Obviously, you guys know how I feel about OKC's defense. I've raved about them all year long. But if you're the OKC Thunder right now, there has to be a sense of panic going on in that locker room. You're down 2-1. You got to treat Game 4 like it's Game 7. If the OKC Thunder lose Game 4, they're going to lose the series because they're not coming back from the series down 3-1. The other role players for Indiana showed up as well. Obi Toppin did a good job off the bench. TJ McConnell got some key steals. He did a great job setting the tone on the defensive end of the floor. He also did a good job running the offense and getting his teammates involved. Of course, all that was started by Tyrese Haliburton. We all know Tyrese Haliburton is the leader of the Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam, he did a great job scoring the basketball. I know Andrew Nemnar didn't have the best game offensively, but he did a great job locking down Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the MVP of the league, so to hold Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to 24 points, that's a major win for the Indiana Pacers defense. And if you're the OKC Thunder, they have got to get more production out of their role players. Yeah, Jalen Williams played well for a while, but you could tell by the fourth quarter, Jalen Williams was not going to get it done. Chet Holmgren had a great first quarter, but in the second half, he disappeared. He went soft, and he got burned on the defensive end of the floor. Chet Holmgren takes entirely too many three-pointers. He needs to be playing in the low post more often, and he needs to start getting more physical. For a guy his size, he sure plays like Tarzan. I also got to give credit to the Indiana Pacers where credit is due, though. Rick Carlisle made the coaching adjustments necessary. He made sure the Indiana Pacers got to play their brand of basketball, which is pace and space. The Indiana Pacers were able to beat the OKC Thunder while playing their own version of basketball. Good job to Rick Carlisle for recognizing the weaknesses in OKC's historic defense. Kendrick Perkins was wrong about his prediction. I also want to show you guys this clip of Stephen A. Smith trashing Tyrese Haliburton on First Take yesterday. He basically put him on blast and more or less admitted he was a box score watcher. He wanted to make sure Tyrese Haliburton put up the stats necessary, which he was not doing in Game 2. Roll the film.
You can look at Oklahoma City's defense and the kind of effect they've been having on him, and certainly that plays a role. But I'm looking at Tyrese Haliburton's averaging about 15 points in this series, shooting about 33% from three-point range. Forget all of that stuff. Forget the fact that he had 17 points. The brother had 5 points in the first 40 minutes of the game. 5.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable because a guy that plays his position, that's around his same height, that's the reigning league MVP. The first 2 games, what does this brother do? His first finals game, just like Tyrese Haliburton, what does he do? He drops 38 in game 1, 34 in game 2. Listen, Shai's gonna be Shai, and Shai's gonna do what he's gonna do, and he has a bunch of rough riders on the defensive side of the ball as a supporting cast. We understand what he's playing with, but it doesn't stop him from doing his thing. You're Tyrese Haliburton. You're the engine. You're the guy that stirs the cup. You've got to get a Siakam going, a Nesmith, a Nemhard going. It's up to you.
You're an idiot and a scammer.
Clearly, Stephen A. Smith was proven wrong about what happened in Game 3. Tyrese Haliburton did a great job setting the tone early for himself and his teammates. And for the people that were box score watching, Tyrese Haliburton had 22 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds on efficient shooting. So again, credit to Tyrese Haliburton for getting the job done in Game 3. We all know the Indiana Pacers are very unbeatable when Tyrese Haliburton scores 20-plus points. I know that's not really the system Rick Carlisle asked Tyrese Haliburton to play, but we all know Tyrese Haliburton has that capability of going off for himself. But we all know Tyrese Haliburton is an unselfish teammate. He plays the game like a traditional point guard, and he wants to get the others involved in the offense. He wants to get Andrew Nemhard involved. He wants to get Pascal Siakam involved. He wants to get Aaron Nesmith involved. He wants to get Myles Turner involved. He wants to get their bench involved. Tyrese Haliburton plays the game like a floor general. He's always played that way, and I don't want Tyrese Haliburton to change that style of play just to satisfy people in the media. Kendrick Perkins has been box score watching. He more or less admitted that on NBA Countdown, which he should feel absolutely embarrassed to do. You're an NBA analyst. You're here to watch the film, not to read box score stats. Otherwise, I could just go out there and do that. How about the Indiana Pacers scoring 40 points in the second quarter and setting the tone early with their fast-paced offense? That was the major difference in the game. How about the OKC Thunder going ice cold in the fourth quarter? Chet Holmgren is settling for jump shots. The Indiana Pacers are forcing Jalen Williams to try to beat them one-on-one. That didn't really happen. And Aaron Nesmith hitting a big 3 down the stretch to open their lead to 8 points with 3 minutes left to go. That's a pretty huge shot. The Indiana Pacers deserve a lot of praise. They just flat out play better than OKC. Credit to them for doing that. I also want to address what will happen in Game 4. Whoever wins Game 4 is probably going to end up winning this series. I am going to take the OKC Thunder to win Game 4, although I can't say I'm super confident about that pick. I say Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, SGA, and some of the role players show up in Game 4. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, but OKC is going to get the job done. They're going to get the series tied up 2-2, heading back into OKC. And if you're Indiana, you have got to treat Game 4 as a passageway to win an NBA championship. You go up 3-1 on OKC. OKC is not coming back from down 3-1. Indiana is playing with house money. Tyrese Haliburton has developed into a superstar in these playoffs, and Kendrick Perkins has been proven wrong about his takes time and time again. He said the Thunder were going to win the NBA Finals before the series started. I did as well. Let's see if that take ages out well, because right now I'm feeling pretty nervous as a guy who picked OKC to win the title, but Indiana deserves credit for going up 2-1. They're not afraid of big moments. I got to appreciate that about the Indiana Pacers. They deserve a lot of praise. So that is why Tyrese Haliburton did enough in Game 3 to prove his biggest haters wrong, as Tyrese Haliburton put up 22 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds in an important Game 3 win for the Indiana Pacers. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.